Oh, snap.
Do you remember who here first called you Avatar?
Uh, it was Coach Hurt. He just made like a joke one day doing OTAs, and they was throwing the D ball. And he was like, "Oh, well, luckily we got that big long avatar out there." And then, and then it just people start calling me that. Shoot, I mean, I like Reek the Freak better. Everybody, call me that from college, high school. They just call me Reek. So that's one thing that stick with me. But shoot, as long as they say Avatar, that's a good thing then, because it means they notice me and I'm doing something right.
How do you feel like your first two games have gone for you?
I felt like they went pretty smooth. I know there's still a lot of things I can work on, but I haven't really gave up any deep shots or touchdowns, and that's one thing that I, try to, implement to my game, not giving no deep balls. So I just feel like I've been doing good, and I just got to keep stacking.
Pete talked about the fine line for you and Mike between great coverage and a penalty, just depending on how the officials call it, all that. How do you approach those plays where you're trying to have great coverage but not quite too good, if you know what I mean?
Sure. Just at practice, just whenever you come back to practice, you got to try to use less hands. I remember after the Broncos game, the week after, I just kept practicing, trying not to touch guys in and out of breaks and just try to be less handsy after, the 5 yards to where we can press a guy.
How differently do the NFL officials call the pass defense game?
It felt weird because in college, the amount of games I did play, I only had one pass interference call. So whenever I got in the first game and they called two on me, I was kind of shook because I ain't never really had a PI called against me. So I just gotta learn that college refs and NFL refs are different, and some refs may let you have some leeway after 5 yards, and some guys you be quick to draw the flag. So I just gotta go out there and keep playing my game, and just know that sometimes there may be a flag call, but I try to stay away from using hands.
In these two games, have the officials been talking to you, or they just throw a flag or not throw a flag? There's not much talking.
The Broncos game, it was like the first drive. I defended a fade ball. He didn't throw it to him though, and he just was telling me like, use less hands. So I was like, all right.
There was a video that showed Tyler showing Russell's hand signals to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did that help you at all?
Oh yeah, of course it does. Just having any of those small inputs and information, it helps you, play a lot faster. So once me and him went over the different signals and communication they use, it helped a lot.
The blocked field goal, I mean, I know that's a role that it sounds like that's not something you've done a ton of coming off the edge, but do you feel like that's just sort of a perfect fit for you of speed, length, getting to the ball?
Oh yeah, just because that's a whole timing thing. And me having speed and length, it just helped out a lot. And at practice, whenever we did go over field goal block, I'll find myself, being close and close whenever we would practice it. And with JC being out, with Justin Coleman being out, it was just a chance for me to, go out there and fill his spot. And I just ended up with a blocked field goal.
Did you almost get one earlier in the game?
Oh, yeah. I was close a couple times. And I was actually coming from the left side. And I'm right-hand dominant, so whenever I dive out, my right hand was always going out. So whenever I went to the other side and I dove out, my right hand was the ball that actually got the ball.
Well, you blocked that one from the right side.
Yeah, I had blocked that one from the right side. Oh, no, my right hand still went up. I was just always using my right hand.
Mm-hmm. And was that the first one you'd ever blocked?
In college, I blocked one, but it wasn't like off the edge. I just jumped, and then I had blocked it. Yes, sir.
Seemed like it took the almost perfect bounce to
Oh, yeah, I watched that play a couple times, and I'm like, ain't no way that ball just perfectly went that direction and bounced into his hand like a bounce pass in basketball. So it was pretty cool seeing that. And whenever I got up, I was looking for the ball, but Mike Jack already took off running. So I just seen the kicker trying to get him, and I took off sprinting, at least trying to get the kicker. And then once the kicker failed his tackle attempt, we just celebrated in the end zone.
What about the defense of the scheme makes you guys believe that the turnovers are maybe going to start coming, specifically with the interceptions coming?
Shoot, I mean, the scheme we in right now is perfect. We just got to go out there and maximize any opportunity, to take the ball away. There's been a couple of chances these last 2 games, and some teams they may fumble the ball or get the ball up, and we may not win the fumble or something like that. But interceptions and takeaways, it'll come. We got a great defense. We just got to keep playing together and just keep coming closer.
Well, all right.
Thank you.
Of course, y'all have a good one.